And now, your Precision 18 forecast. News 18. Weather from where you live.
Well, it's been quite the active forecast, not only here at home in Greater Lafayette, but across much of North America and even the Pacific Ocean. 1-2 punch of both Hurricane Madeline and Lester rolling westward towards Hawaii, expected to affect the islands within the next couple of days here. Those pretty significant storms, but additional tropical storms off across not only the Atlantic Ocean. We have a Tropical Depression 8, but we also have Hurricane Gaston. Pretty nice rotation on Hurricane Gaston now rolling eastward into the Atlantic Ocean. My, what a storm that Gaston. We also have that hurricane, or I should say that Tropical Depression 8, expected to supply a ton of rainfall across parts of the Carolinas, even the Virginias, as it rolls northeastward away from the coast. The one tropical system that may actually affect Greater Lafayette over the next 72 hours plus is actually Hurricane Hermine over across parts of the Gulf of Mexico, expected to supply parts of Florida with as much as 9+ inches of rainfall over the next 72 hours alone. That will roll northeastward in the coming days, and once this frontal boundary rolls across the viewing area, will actually help keep conditions primarily dry across Greater Lafayette, not only throughout the weekend, but the beginning of the next work week as well. As far as dry conditions go, anywhere west or north of the storms you see on our Precision 18 radar now behind the cold front, that means dry conditions not only this evening, but throughout the rest of the forecast going ahead. A couple isolated showers and storms still rolling in across parts of Tipton County at this hour and even far southern Howard County. Aside from that, looking at dry conditions and also some cooler conditions across the viewing area. 76 in Rensselaer, 83 Attica, 82 right now in Ladoga, seeing the warmer temperatures across the southern half of the region where that cold front hasn't come and gone quite yet. 81 in Lafayette, that's down 2 degrees from our high temperature for the day, still seeing a heat index around 84 degrees. There's your frontal boundary pushing southward. Notice here at home, mainly clear skies overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning, a pretty nice forecast going ahead. Again, not only for the overnight hours. In fact, we'll see some of the coolest temperatures here in Lafayette overnight tonight that we've seen since the middle part of July. 75 degrees your temperature by 7, back down to around 64 by midnight. 56 your overnight low temperature in West Lafayette. For tomorrow, higher pressure far off to the north, keeping skies clear, but we have a northerly wind flow. You pair that with the cooler, drier air mass rolling in from parts of the northern Great Plains, even central Canada. We're talking about very cool conditions. Tomorrow looks to be the coolest afternoon in Lafayette since the 4th of July. We only had a high temperature of 74 that day. Tomorrow 74 as well. Now we will see a gradual warm up, and I mentioned the remnants of Hermine rolling northeastward across the parts of the Atlantic Ocean, pretty much clogging up the upper atmosphere, its normal eastward flow. And what that's going to do is it's going to sustain our dry period. High pressure camped off across parts of New England and further off to the east of us will continue to drive temperatures higher. We get back up to around 87 degrees by next Tuesday, Jeff. Finally, a cold front rolls in by next Wednesday. Additional rain chances then. But up until that point, looking dry and a little cool over the next couple of days.
For us, anyway, tropical storm season really cranking up right now.
It is.
All right, thanks, Cameron. Just ahead, it's been one.